But then as I got closer to the day of doing it, I still had great reservations. I got to the ECW arena typically around 12:30, 1 o'clock on a TV day. And I walked through the back door, and this short, heavy-set, sort of odd-looking guy with a funny accent came walking up and shoves a contract in my face. Here, Shane, sign this, man. Can I sign this, man? I said, who are you? And he said, I'm Dennis Corluzzo, man. Nice to meet you. And he's, I'm thinking, like, what's this guy doing in here, And so I look at this thing. It's a legitimate contract. And he said, I got signed on the spot. And I said, first of all, I wouldn't sign a contract from God until my attorney reads it, Dennis. So I'll take it on and let my attorney read it. And he proceeded to follow me around the dressing room the entire night. At one point, I came out of a toilet stall, having taken a shit, and he was outside the toilet stall and ready to open the door. He goes, here, Shane, can you sign this, man? I was ready to knock him out. I was really getting pissed. I kept telling Paul, get him the fuck away from me, because if he keeps shoving that contract in my face, I'm going to knock him out. And so finally, Paul did his best to keep him away from me. I went and dressed under the stairs with Taz and Perry and the guys. I think Bam Bam and Chris. I don't think Bam Bam was there yet. Now I've got 3 matches in the tournament to get through. First with Taz, second with Malenko, and the third with Too Cold. And the building was hotter than hell. Extremely stifling hot, August night. My biggest hesitation to doing it had nothing to do with being nice or mean to Dennis Corluzzo. I didn't want any of those guys I had just mentioned to think that I was doing anything to shit on their legacy, because it was anything but that. And that's why I said that for a company that died 7 years ago, RIP. And that was the only hesitation I had. And as I'm doing that promo, if you watch closely, you'll see my head turned to the left, and Todd was sitting with Corluzzo and Bob Ortiz, our ring announcer, down at the front left corner of the ring. And I made eye contact with Corluzzo, and all I could hear in my head was, he'll take your money and steal your money and fuck you. And that's when I said, and he can all kiss my ass, and threw the belt right at him. Thank God it worked. There was no guarantee it would. There was every guarantee that more likely that the fans would go, fuck you, ECW and Shane Douglas. And luckily that more represented the FTW attitude that Taz talked about later at ECW that really set us apart from everybody else.